Alright, let's look at the homework 11.3, problem number 1. Alright, so we're going to do the integral test on this following series here. Alright, so let's evaluate this improper integral. Alright, so first thing I would do is I'm going to do a substitution. So I'm going to let u be x plus 5. Then we do go through the usual drills, take the derivative of u with respect to x. So its actually derivative is going to be simply 1. And then we can multiply through by dx, which gives you that du is actually equal to dx. So we can use that du and dx interchangeably. Alright, and also lower limit and the upper limit of the integral would be, let's see, x is going from 1 to infinity. Alright, so if you turn it into a u value, alright, so it's a 1 plus 5, so it's going to start from 6. And then infinity plus 5 is still infinity. Alright, so this can be rewritten as integral from 6 to infinity, and 1 over square root of, right, and the inside is u, and dx and du can be used interchangeably. So we have that. Alright, so since we have a troublemaker, which is this infinity, because that's why this is an improper integral, so I'm going to replace that by t. So we put t here. And starting from 6, then we're going to take the limit as t approaches infinity. Alright, so it's a reciprocal, so you have u to the negative power, and the square root is 1/2 power. Alright, so it's easier to find the antiderivative from here. Alright, so by using the power rule, we can find the antiderivative. So here antiderivative is going to be add 1 to the power, so it's going to be u to the 1/2 power, divide by 1/2, so it's going to multiply by 2. And then you are going from 0 to t, right? So we have a limit as t approaches infinity. Alright, so 2 is just a constant, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull this 2 outside the limit, so we can just put in front of the limit. Alright, and u to the 1/2 is square root of u, so plug in t there, so it's a square root of t, minus plug in 6, so it's a square root of 6. Alright. But the t approaches infinity, so we know that square root of t approaches infinity, right? Minus square root of 6 is still infinity. So this guy actually is infinity. Alright, so I'm going to go back and here, and it's going to be infinity. So symbol infinity. Alright, since the integral is not finite, series is divergent. Right, so let's check the answer. Alright, submit for testing. Alright, it came back, and it looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.